Choosing the right decoration method can completely change how your product feels and lasts over time. In today's video, we are directly comparing 3 of the most popular methods in crafting: DTF, sublimation, and HTV. To keep things consistent, I'm going to be using the exact same design on the exact same shirt, so you can clearly see the differences in each method side by side. We'll walk through how each method works, the pros and cons of each, and which one might be the best fit for you depending on your project or your business goals. Let's go ahead and get started. But before we jump into the comparison, here's a quick overview of each method. DTF, or direct to film, involves printing a design on a transfer and pressing it onto fabric. Sublimation uses heat to turn ink into a gas, bonding it directly into the fibers. HTV, or heat transfer vinyl, is cut from a vinyl material and then heat pressed onto the garment. And you'll see that each one of these methods produces a completely different result, even when using the exact same artwork. Let's go ahead and break down DTF first. DTF, or direct to film, has become increasingly popular due to its versatility and its ease of use. With this method, a design is printed on a special transfer, coated with adhesive powder, and then heat pressed onto a garment. Now, some key points about DTF: you can use it on cotton, polyester, or any type of fabric. There's no limitations. It's suitable for both light and dark fabric. It's ideal for detailed, full color designs. Now, here are the pros. There's no weeding required whatsoever. It's great for complex or multicolored artwork, and it can be outsourced by ordering ready to press transfers. Now, here are some things to consider when thinking about DTF. The design sits on top of the fabric, so it's going to feel a little textured. It can have a slightly heavier feel than using other methods. And of course, as always, the quality can vary depending on your transfer source. Next, let's go ahead and dive into sublimation. Sublimation is unique because the design does not sit on top of the fabric. Instead, it infuses in and becomes one. When heat is applied, the ink turns into a gas and it bonds directly into the fibers of the fabric. Now, here are some key points about sublimation. It is best suited for polyester or high poly blends. You cannot use it on cotton or any other fabric types because it will not absorb that sublimation ink. You also are required to use a light garment so that you can see the design, and it produces a smooth, no-feel finish. Now, here are some advantages to using sublimation. It's extremely soft and breathable. It's long-lasting with no cracking or peeling or fading. It's ideal for all over or lightweight designs. Here are some things to consider when you are thinking about using sublimation. You're going to be limited to light fabrics. If you put sublimation on a darker fabric, you will not be able to see it because it's not white based. There's not a white backing to pull out those colors, so it's going to fully absorb into the color you put it on. Another thing is that your colors may appear less vibrant on lower polyester blends. It is not suitable for bold, opaque designs on dark shirts. Let's go ahead and dive in to heat transfer vinyl, or HTV. This is one of the most widely used and traditional methods in apparel customization. It involves cutting a design out of vinyl, removing the excess material, and pressing it directly onto the garment. Some key points when using HTV: it does require a cutting machine, and you have to weed out all of your excess pieces. It is best for simple or basic layered designs, and it's available in a wide range of finishes. Here are some advantages to using heat transfer vinyl. It's very durable when applied correctly. It's great for bold, solid graphics, and it offers specialty finishes like glittery, metallic, or puff. Here are some things to consider when using heat transfer vinyl. It can be more time intensive due to the cutting and weeding process. It's less efficient for highly detailed or full color designs, and it can feel thicker depending on your layering. Now that you know the basics of each method, let's go ahead and get them on a shirt so that you guys can see the difference in between all 3. Now, I just wanted to start off showing this clip of me weeding this design for heat transfer vinyl. This is sped up times 100. This part of the video took me 15 minutes to weed. I just want you to keep that in mind as we go throughout the video. Now, here's the shirt we're going to be using. This is from Cat & Jack brand. It is 60% cotton, 40% recycled polyester. The polyester part is important because we are working with sublimation today, and you cannot use sublimation if it's not polyester. Now, just showing you how these look before we get them on. The first one I laid down is our DTF transfer. This one is our sublimation. And then lastly, we have our heat transfer vinyl. So we're going to prep our heat press by setting it to 400 degrees for 60 seconds. And we are going to, of course, pre-press our garment. We want to get any wrinkles out and make sure there's no excess moisture that could affect our pressing. Now we're going to start off with sublimation. just because it is the highest temperature press that we have to do, and I don't want to ruin the other methods while doing the sublimation afterwards, if that makes sense. So this was 60 seconds, looks pretty nice and vibrant. Now we're going to go in with the heat transfer vinyl at 315 degrees for 15 seconds. After this, we have to peel it and then press it one more time for the exact same time and temperature to make sure everything is nice and sealed in. I will say I did not layer this as much as I could have. You could have done the green and the black and the yellow and the white if you truly wanted to, but I am not a big fan of layering that much heat transfer vinyl, so I just showed you one layer. Now here is our DTF transfer going in last, same exact settings, 315 for 15 seconds. You peel it and then you press it one more time to lock everything in. And now let's get a closer look of all of these different methods together. So at the top here, we have the sublimation. It is nice and vibrant, but it's not as vibrant as the DTF. However, you cannot feel this texture at all. It's fully infused into the shirt. Here's our heat transfer vinyl. You can definitely feel each part of it. And then we have the DTF. You can definitely feel the kind of plasticky layer, but it is the most vibrant. Now, DTF is my personal favorite just because of the vibrancy and the ease of access and how quick it is, but you tell me your favorite. Okay, as you can see, each method offers its own unique benefits. The best choice really depends on the type of project you're working on, the materials you're using, and the final look and feel that you're going for. Thank you so much for watching this video and comparing all three of these methods with me. If you found this comparison helpful, please let me know down in the comments which method is your favorite to use and why. And if you'd like to see more comparisons and tutorials for all things crafty, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single video. Go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have any questions, and I can't wait to see you in our next video. Bye.